Do you have what it takes to drive a golf ball out there 300 yards or more? Right after this, I'm going to break it all down for you. Might be easier than you think. Stay tuned. Hey, this is Steve from HitItLonger.com. If you have never watched one of my videos before, I'm on a journey to hit longer, straighter drives. That's something that helps me enjoy the sport of golf a heck of a lot more. It's a really good feeling to hit it out there nice and straight and long off the tee. If that's you and you share in my journey, you're trying to get a little longer, straighter off the tee, definitely consider hitting the subscribe button, turning on the bell notification so you can get advance notice of exactly when I release a new video. Okay, hitting it 300 yards or more. Congratulations on making it this far in your golf career. You are starting to be among the elite. Very small percentage of golfers ever even aspire to realistically live out in the 300 or more range. No, we're not talking about super long drivers yet, but if you're getting it out there close to 300 yards or a little more, it probably means that you're certainly below a 5 handicap, maybe even starting to creep into the plus range. If not, but you're trying to get there, I'm going to break the things down in this video that you're going to need to get it out there 300 yards. This is just a continuation of my Personal Milestone Series, where I started the journey at 200 yards for those people who are very distance challenged, and we work our way up every 25 yards. Each 25 yards kind of has a different focus. It has a little bit different needs in what it's going to take to get it out there. This video is no different. And at 300 yards, you're really going to start to have to pay attention to all the small things, where a 200-yard aspirant maybe could be a little sloppier, but you're really going to have to focus in. Starting with the weapon you're using is going to be absolutely critical. And this is the point where your speed and your distance are up to where getting an off-the-rack club is a little dodgy at this point. You're going to have to make sure that you've got a low enough loft. At this point, at this speed, you're not going to need as much help from lift anymore, since your speed is creating so much backspin and lift. So we need to get the ball down and get our spin rate down. That's usually at this point what's holding a lot of people back. I'm holding two drivers here. I have an 8-degree with a stout stiff shaft, and I've got a 6-degree with a double X shaft. I think the perfect solution for this video is probably falls somewhere right in between here, 7-degree with an extra stiff shaft. But be careful when I say these lofts, that's in this particular head, which your mileage may vary from the head you use. For example, an M1 with a nice Tour X shaft in it. Oh yeah, I'm sure you probably don't need anything under 9 degrees, and you won't be able to overspin it with that unless you're doing something really wrong with your swing. I'm going to give the 8-degree a chance first. We'll see if I can get it out there to 300 with the minimum amount of speed, which I would say in this case is probably about 105 miles an hour. Now this is a sliding scale. If you are 105 miles an hour, you will have to max out perfectly every other category that makes a ball go far. You'll have to get a perfect smash factor of 1.50. That means a square centered strike. At this point, you're probably able to do that most of the time if you're already driving at 275 or 280, trying to aspire to 300. Additionally, you're going to need really going to have to start hitting up on the ball quite a bit if you're going to do this efficiently. 5 degrees or more, we've got to have a fairly high launch angle, which for this speed, now your high launch is probably looking maybe 12 degrees is a wonderfully high launch angle for this speed. So 105 miles an hour minimum, 12-degree launch angle. Now at this point, we want to be anywhere from the low 2000s, say 2200 down to 1800 spin would be optimal range for this particular speed. If you really want to consistently live around 300, you're probably going to have to gear up to 110 miles an hour. So if you're not at 105 or 110 miles an hour with your average swing, check out my channel. I do a lot of videos on speed training and how to get your speed up, and all the other things that would help you get to a max efficiency. So check those out. Let me give the 8-degreer a shot here a few times. Let's see if I can get it out there at 300 yards with, say, I don't know, 106 miles an hour, something like that. Let's check it out. Pretty efficient drive I just hit there. I want to show you the numbers just to get us started here. A lot of people accuse me of fudging. So there's the numbers. Hopefully you can see them. I'm a little short on speed. I'm at 104.7 to go 295, but we're certainly in the right ballpark here. That was my second try. Let's see if I can up the speed a little bit more. 104.7. I'd say my all-time record for hitting a ball 300 yards under neutral conditions here on TrackMan is like 105.3, and I've only done that a couple times. So I probably have to gear this up to 106 and really hit it good. Okay, I think that's going to do it. Let's check it out. Yeah, okay, here's a really good example for you. I'm going to show it to you. All right, hopefully that's close enough. The right angle where you can see it all. We're at just shy of 107 miles an hour there. I was able to hit the ball 305. So really good example of turning speed into distance. I did that by maxing out my smash factor 1.51. Optimal landing angle of about 33 degrees, which I love. That one went 275 carry at only 170 miles an hour, 107 miles an hour, I wish. And I hit up on the ball about 3 degrees. So let's see, launch angle was 11.5. So I'm pretty darn close here. Spin is under 2,000. So that is an absolute dream swing with this driver, this 8-degree. I wasn't sure if this was going to hold up or not, but I really stepped on it and got all my numbers right in the line, everything I needed to be efficient. You might not need the speed, extra speed. Maybe you're already swinging this fast, but you can't figure out why you can never get 300 consistently, only maybe once in a while. The number one answer for you is probably going to be excessive backspin, either from the technique you're using. Maybe you've got a couple little swing errors here and there. That's actually more common than being poorly fit. You could be poorly fit too, and that's even a second disaster. But if you're that good of a golfer, hopefully you've put some time and effort into researching your gear, and there could be some underlying things in your swing that are causing you to make the ball spin up in the air too much. Let's say to upper 2,000s, even 3,000 spin, which would make the ball come down and just stop without rolling out anywhere. So hey, leave that in the comments below. If you're at this speed, 105, 108 miles an hour, but you're seldom ever to get the ball out there to 300 under neutral conditions, I'd love to help. You could even get on a TrackMan, send me the data. I'd love to help you suss out where it is that you might be going wrong. This is a really fun puzzle for me to help people figure out. So just to recap here, how to hit a ball 300 yards. We need really good fitting gear, sweet spot hits, get on a TrackMan, get all your stuff spec'd out so you can really adjust your driver and your shaft to optimal. Got to hit up on the ball at least 3 degrees at this point if you want to get it out there easy. I mean, you don't have to if that's not your style and you want to hit it 0 angle of attack. You're just going to need about I don't know, 4 or 5 more miles an hour to get it out there to 300. And so you're going to want to tune into my speed training videos instead, because you're going to need that extra 5 miles an hour from that. Hey, thanks for watching. Thanks again to Golf Development Complex. I hope this helps you reach this awesome milestone. 300 yards off the tee is going to help you start to dominate the par 5s, kind of start overpowering the golf course once you're out there this far. Short irons into par 4s, mid to long irons into par 5s where you can stop it on the green and get some significant eagle putts. Really going to help lower your handicap. I'm going to keep up the practice here. Hope you'll watch another one of my videos. I'll see you next time.